What's going on YouTube? Tony here, Positive Tech Reviews in the building. Been rocking with the iPhone 11. I'm going to say about going on 2 weeks now. And I'm just going to talk about not the specs or nothing because that's been covered like over 1,000 times, but just in my everyday usage, the things that I do like about it and what it exceeds in and what it kind of doesn't exceed in. So one thing that I do want to cover right away, right off the top, is battery life. Battery life on this thing is crazy good. I can easily get 2 days with one charge. I noticed I'm coming home from work after 8 hour shift, I still have like 80% left over. So it is damn good with the battery life, super good with standby. So, normally on the full day going extra hardcore, I can get easy over 8 hours of on-screen time. So it's just amazing when it comes to the battery life on here. What they did with the A13 Bionic chip definitely improved the battery life on these phones, on the whole lineup, on the iPhone Pro, 11 Pro, and 11 Pro Max. The whole lineup, I've been hearing nothing but good things with the battery life. So shout out to Apple for that. Now, a couple things that kind of tick me off and a couple things that I can deal with are, for one, the YouTube app. I don't have YouTube Red, or I don't pay any kind of YouTube subscriptions. So on my Note 10 or on any other Android phone that I have, I can watch YouTube and close out the YouTube app, and it will go into what I call a picture-in-picture window, where I can still listen and watch the YouTube video while I'm doing other things like reading my emails, checking my text messages, maybe going through Twitter real quick while I'm listening to the video. Can't do that on the iPhone. So that's one of the things that it was kind of tough getting used to. I'm still not used to it. Luckily, I still have my Note 10 Plus, which I'm recording this video with. But other than that, it's been a pretty good phone. I mean, it's very fluid. The unlocking on here is amazing. Face ID is real quick. I had to lean over the side of the phone so I can read my face. But Face ID on here works very, very good. It unlocks almost in midnight, like total darkness. It'll unlock the phone without any issues. Even with my work glasses on, unlocks the phone. I mean, the phone is very fast and fluid. The cameras on here, definitely very beautiful. You can make some really nice, photos with this. I got a couple photos that I took with it, and they look crispy on here. Even front-facing camera has definitely improved. The selfie cam is a beast on here too. So I really like that. I did make a couple of videos while I'm driving in my car, but the phone overall is a beast. Overall, I mean, it's not the most entertaining phone. Like, you can't really customize it. So that's like one downside that I kind of always mention. Like iOS, it's a good operating system. It's very fast and fluid, but there's just not a whole lot of customizations. So that's one thing that if you're coming from an Android phone and you're used to customizing it, and unless you want nothing but folders, it's going to take a little bit for you to get used to. Now, iMessage on here is incredible. I think it's one of the best messaging apps or services that Apple provides. I mean, it's super quick. You can see the other person while the other person's responding to you. You could see it on the app with the little bubbles when they're responding to you. So I think that's very cool. It also delivers and notifies you when the other person has actually opened and read the message. So that's another one. So overall, it's just, even with FaceTime, I do use Google Duo video calling, and it has its hiccups, and sometimes it lags and it slows down. So the video chat or video calling is not like I think this is the most fluid one, which is FaceTime. FaceTime, it's more crispy. It just seems to flow. The video is more easier. I don't know, it just connects, and it overall seems like it's just a better video conferencing app or a video chat app, whatever you want to call it, video calling. But overall, the cameras on here are superior to any other phone that's out there. I mean, that's their selling point right now. And it is true. I've come across tons of phones on the channel, and the video on here is real good. I mean, the front-facing camera is very impressive. Also, you can record 4K with both front and rear, unlimited, so you can record till you run out of storage. This is 64 gig. The cool thing, if you do get the 64 gig, is, you know, if you have a MacBook like I do, you can just push over the files, transfer the files over to the MacBook, and clear out a whole bunch of space. That's what I always do. You can airdrop it, you know, whatever. But you know, I only got one home screen. I got this over here, which is like, they're calling it, I forget what they're calling this over here when you swipe over to the side, but it's where the widgets are. So I got my weather set up. I got my iPhone. You can see 60%. I've been on for 4 hours and 5 minutes, and I'm just now hitting 60% and stuff like that. So the phone overall, I'm really enjoying the phone simply because I got the MacBook and I can sync my messages to my MacBook. I can FaceTime with my MacBook, and, you know, even with the Apple Watch, it just all works well in that ecosystem. So, you know, so far I've been enjoying the phone a whole lot, and you know, I recommend the phone. You know, give it a shot if you're an Android user and you want to just try out the iPhone. You know, try it out. It's a pretty good phone. I mean, it's not a real big phone. You do have swipe now, so you can swipe messages, and it's pretty accurate. And I noticed that it's pretty accurate. Now, Siri on here is not the greatest. You know, she's just weird, man. Sometimes you ask her for certain things, and she just, I don't know what's wrong with her. She's probably high on drugs or something. But Siri's not the greatest. So I do have Google Assistant. You can install it on here. You just have to go to the app to use it. So that's the only downside. But overall, the phone's been good. I'm on my second week with the iPhone 11, and I haven't put out a video. You know, I've been doing this and that, and I haven't put out a video on this phone yet. But I'm enjoying the phone. The phone is legit, man. And stay tuned for my other video, man. It's on the Note 10 Plus. I'm going to show you the reasons why that phone's actually better than this one. And I'm out. Peace.